What's up, everybody? Garrett back here, and I just got to see the movie M3GAN, and I want to tell you my thoughts and spoiler-free review on the newest movie from Blumhouse. Now, guys, if you've been following my channel, you know that when it comes to mainstream horror movies, it's kind of give or take for me. A lot work, a lot don't. A couple big disappointments that I saw this year were things like Smile, which had a lot of hype around it. Another Blumhouse movie, Firestarter, which I was actually pretty excited about at the beginning of the year, was a huge disappointment for me as well. But at the same time, there's been some good movies that other people didn't like for instance, Halloween Ends. I was actually a fan of that movie. I know a lot of people weren't. But during that movie, I saw a trailer for a movie coming out called M3GAN, which has to do with like an artificially intelligent lifelike doll that I was really intrigued by. Again, I'm a sucker for like doll movies, killer doll movies, even back from the 80s, things like Child's Play, Puppet Master, like big fan of those type of movies. So on first glance, this looked like it was something that might be right up my alley. But again, since I've seen the trailer, I've seen things like Smile, which had a lot of hype behind it, and I was really disappointed by that when I know a lot of people really liked it. So when I saw all the hype getting put into M3GAN, they were really hyping this thing up. They had people dressing as this M3GAN doll. They actually did a real good job promoting this one. So I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to think about it. Now, I've seen that one trailer at the beginning of Halloween Kills, and I've seen a couple people put some reviews out about this, but I've stayed away from all reviews from friends or anything like that. I don't want to know what anybody thinks about this. All I want to know is I wanted to go in as clean as possible and give you my honest opinion. So as I run through the movie really quick with you guys, again, I don't want to spoil anything, but a little girl suffers a tragedy at the beginning of this movie. She ends up having to move in with her aunt, who's actually a developer for a toy company, and not only help her niece get over this trauma, but to also kind of help her raise this girl and utilize her new idea for a new product. And when she makes her this doll and gives it to her, everything is going great, but you know how these things work, so at a point in time, something goes wrong. Between all the fun and craziness going on, I think it tells a story. It has to do with artificial intelligence, which is something that we're really seeing a lot now when it comes to what our technology is able to do. And again, I kind of agree with this, where we might not be ready to be jumping 3 steps ahead right now, because again, with this kind of artificial intelligence, you never know what can happen. To me personally, I don't feel comfortable getting inside a car that drives for me. I really don't, but maybe they're trying to tell us something. Maybe they're trying to say slow down when it comes to this kind of stuff. But when this movie started, it started with like a TV commercial promoting different toys and stuff like that. And right off the bat, I was really like, wow, this is kind of right up my alley. I love all those like 80s silly kind of toys with all the crazy commercials that we used to get as kids. I just really eat all that up. These furry little pets called like Perfect Pets or something like that. Like, man, if someone releases these, like Trick or Treat Studios or something, super cool, super nostalgic, something I would love to have in my collection. But let's get back to the movie itself. Now, M3GAN, what did I think about this? Mainstream horror movie, Blumhouse, which again, they do well when it comes to the box office stuff. For me, a lot of their movies are either give or take. Like some I love, some I don't like at all. But I'm going to tell you right now, this M3GAN movie is right up my alley, and I absolutely loved it. Now, again, people might look and be like, wow, I can't believe you really like this movie. Man, I don't know. It was just fun. Like, I know a lot of people say, oh, it was okay, it was fun. But I had a ball with this movie. I was entertained from beginning to end. Again, it's a very simple story that we've kind of seen in certain ways before, but for whatever reason, it just worked for me. I think the doll worked really well. It was creepy. It was cool. And man, I'm hoping that we see more from this M3GAN franchise. The little girl, Amy Donald, who played M3GAN, I hope she kind of reprises her role and we get more of these movies in a series. And Allison Williams, who plays her aunt and also the person who made M3GAN, I think did a fantastic job. You guys remember her from Get Out. I said, is this a masterpiece? Absolutely not, but I had a ball with it, and I'm hoping we get more in this franchise, like I said, because I just think it's a real cool character. We don't get a lot of original cool characters. Yeah, we've had killer dolls in the past before, but this one had a unique look that I really felt worked. Now, I wanted to make this pretty short and sweet. I just wanted to come out here to tell you guys to not sleep on this movie, because I thought this was a hella good time. One of the better horror movies I've seen in the last couple months, and I think it's a great way to start off 2023. Now, guys, let me know below your thoughts on M3GAN. Did you check it out? What did you think? Again, you may be surprised that I actually dug it as much as I did. That's kind of like my MO. The things people think I'm gonna like, I don't. But the things people think I don't like, I do. It's a crazy world over here on the channel. But thank you for checking this out. This is Garrett at Born2beRad, and like always, stay